You know something, right? This is one of the main videos I've made that I was fully expecting not to make. So we faced Burnley and we lost 2-0. It was. I'll tell you something, right? I love Daniel Farke, right? Hear me out. Well, listen to this.
May 28, 2023. Leeds play their final Premier League game against Spurs, suffering a 4-1 loss on the last day, resulting in relegation and Big Sam's final day in charge. July 4, 2023. Daniel Farke signs a deal to become Leeds' new manager, heading into the Championship. In the 2023-24 Championship season, Daniel Farke helps to get Leeds to finish in third on the table in his first season in charge, resulting in a place in the playoffs. Not only do Leeds reach the playoffs, but they also reach the playoff final, to which they narrowly come short to Southampton. The season following, Daniel Farke not only get Leeds promoted this time, but they become the champions of the Championship, ending the season in the top spot with 100 points, same as Burnley, but Leeds received the title due to a better goal difference. It would have helped our chances with the 7-0 win against Cardiff and the 6-0 win against Stoke. Over to you, current knobheads.
Daniel Farke helped us get promoted, and he's going to help us get relegated as well. And I really don't want that to happen. I don't want Daniel Farke to have such a big downfall on us because he's done so much for the club as of late. I think it's about time. I don't know. I don't want to say to sack him and appoint someone else. That's the thing. It's like, who are we going to add in? Who's going to replace Daniel Farke? Who's available? Don't put Ange in. For the love of fucking God, do not appoint Ange. If he gets a win with Leeds, then that'll be a win for anyone who's a Leeds fan. But anyway, I mean, I'll tell you what though. That's their second goal was an absolute beauty. My jaw dropped when they scored that. I was not expecting Burnley to pull that sort of shot out of the bag, you know, because Burnley is such a fucking boring team, right? And they normally settle for 0-0 draws and stuff, and it's like, oh, but then they go and do that. Leeds would have done so fucking much more in that game. We had 69% possession at the end of the game. We did fuck all with it. We always do this. The main reason we have that much possession is because we always pass it around the back and everything, and then all we do is twat it to Dan James down the wing, and then he crosses it to no avail because we've not scored a cross in fuck knows how long. We don't score from crosses. So why are we still crossing it? It's getting to that stage now where every time we lose a game or we unnecessarily draw a game, I always say the same thing. When I go on my Facebook feed and I see a Leeds post saying, "Oh, what do you think of Leeds' chances of staying up?" and "What do you think of the game today?" A lot of people slag off Farke, and I'm always one of the ones who always sticks up for him because I've always appreciated and I've always loved for the fact that he's got Leeds to where they are now. I'm starting to lose faith in him. I don't like to be that kind of guy because I always say to myself, "Oh, wait till the next game." You know, I always say what he says. You know, today was a tough day. Just move on to the next one. But really, really hard to back him now. We've lost to one of the worst teams in the league. With all due respect to Burnley, I know it's well, fuck off, Burnley. Burnley, along with Leeds, are one of the newly promoted teams. I had so much confidence in us that we were going to win the game. I wouldn't be satisfied with a draw, but we didn't even draw. We lost. And the fact we're dropping points every week and Daniel Farke's having the same fucking team, you know, it's like, always starting Calvert-Lewin. Why is Calvert-Lewin always starting? Well, last time he scored a goal was against fucking Wolves. And that's the one goal he scored for us in the entire season. I know we're like 10 games in, but if you're gonna have a number 9 striker who can't score, what's the point of having him starting constantly? We've got Peru on the bench. We've got Dan James who's miraculously returned from injury. Who's the other strikers we had? Mecca, that's him. Nemeka, the one who scored a penalty against Everton. Him. But no, Daniel Farke insists we have Calvert-Lewin starting. It's just, I don't understand his mindset. I don't know what Daniel Farke sees in Calvert-Lewin. And all you twats always say the same thing as well. Oh, he's only just settling into the team. He's only just getting himself, you know, he's trying to get used to the environment and whatever, whatnot, bullshit. It's fucking, that's pathetic. He's a natural striker. I mean, I can tell he scored a lot more goals for Everton when he moved away from there, but when he joins Leeds, it's a fucking shambles. We got Peru, who was the last season's top goal scorer, not just for Leeds, but the entire fucking season. And we're not even starting him. He scored 4 goals in 20 minutes against Stoke on Easter Monday. I know, because I watched that game so many times, I enjoy it so much. Same with Aaronson. I mean, that strike he had, like where he was 1-1 with the keeper. He had every other place to shoot, but no, he shoots straight at the keeper. Not to take everything away from Aaronson, in the sense of he managed to get it underneath the keeper, The ball actually did go past the keeper, but the keeper somehow managed to waft the ball away from behind. He put himself in the fucking half Nelson to get rid of the ball. It was like Emi Martinez last season, where he got save of the season. Well, not as dramatic or as miraculous, but the same technique where he saved the ball from behind him and he hit the post, so that's really unlucky. But he was 1-1 with the keeper. He had all the time in the world, and not only does he not take a touch, he hits it fucking first time. He could have taken an extra touch, and oh my god, as if we lost to Burnley. I actually want to kill myself. But yeah, is it time to appoint a new manager at this stage? Is it time for Farke to actually, I don't know, wake up and change the team around a little bit? Because there's some plays that he starts I just don't agree with, and I just named them: Calvert-Lewin and Aaronson. Aaronson, he works hard, but he doesn't help as much. He runs around and stuff, and fair play, but when he gets the ball at his feet, he's absolutely hopeless. And Calvert-Lewin, he's just as bad. He's, if not worse. He gets the ball at his feet, he fucking hits everywhere but the actual target. He can't get the ball. He does get the ball on target, to be fair, at times, but he seems to just twat it as softly as possible. He doesn't put any effort into his shots. And this tops it, right? So when Farke had his post-match interview on the Leeds United YouTube channel, he says this:
"You can't be more dominant in possession. We had 19 shots, so many shots on target, so many big chances missed, so many more. In all aspects, we were the better side, but the only thing that decides games are goals. In this terms, you have to say congratulations to them. They were more effective than us."
So he's ranting. Well, he's not ranting, but he's boasting or gloating about having the most possession, having the most passes. Like, we had 69% possession. We had twice as many passes completed. And then he goes on and says, oh, well, the only thing that, determines games are goals. And, fair play. You've only just fucking realised that, have you, mate? I like Farke's attitude in the sense of he's not enraged. He's not upset. I know no one's going to watch this, so what's the point making this video? But sometimes, as someone who's a YouTuber, not a very good one at that, but I post videos on the YouTube website. I'm a YouTuber, apparently. I'm just getting sick of week in and week out. We always seem to drop points one way or another. We could have drew against Fulham, but no, we decided to score an own goal in the last minute. And we could have beaten Bournemouth, but no, we concede a stoppage time goal to make it 2-2. We drop points, and it's getting on my bloody nerves because we don't deserve to. But at this stage, we might as well just get relegated now, because I doubt Farke is going to change anything, and if he keeps that up, then how are we going to get far? I might make another video, if I have to, once we play West Ham. That will be the absolute deal breaker for Farke. If he can't win that game against West Ham, who have been by far one of the worst teams in the season so far, I can't see Farke spending much more time at Leeds. I just can't. You lot might be able to, but I'm struggling to, so please help. Sponsor this YouTuber for £2 a month. Nah, bullshit. But you can see, I hope you can see where I'm coming from with this. It's just annoying, isn't it?